Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Sacred G, whatever you want to call me. And today I kind of have a little an update. I no longer work for UPS, and I'm going to get into why. I think honestly it's over something very funny. I only worked there and was part-time for 4 days, which is very telling of the location that I worked at, that they only let me go in 4 days, which is kind of funny. And which was yesterday morning. I drank a little bit yesterday to celebrate, my brother's Friday. I drank with him and to kind of move on from this, but can't, leave you guys hanging on this, so I'm going to tell you what happened, and I'm going to also fill you in on some of the shit that I noticed there that I forgot to mention in videos. So the first thing I forgot to mention was the call-in thing when in the first video when I said that I didn't like how they were throwing me around. Well, you call in, and you call in before you start your shift. You call in before you leave, so that way they could put you in the system, and I'm pretty sure to alert the supervisor you're going to be working with. I have no idea about that. So that's a correction I wanted to make, and just wanted to make it verbally. I know I already made a pinned comment in that video, but still I wanted to make that a correction. And also another thing that is just fucking hilarious and just awful to me is the security team. Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. The security team is just completely fucking useless. So before you go in, there's a security shack before you head or get into the main building, which is, if you're working as a package handler, that's where your hub is, the main building. But you go through a security shack first, and they search your bags. Well, my location, the security team that they outfitted, didn't even thoroughly search your bags. They would just peek inside the bags and not even really look inside them. And they don't want knives or guns. Well, first of all, there probably are multiple people who have snuck probably some of those things in there, because of how lazy they are at searching your property. And I'm not asking, for a thorough search, like a fucking airport or anything like that. But if you're going to have it search people's bags, actually fucking do it instead of doing a very half-assed, piss-poor job. Because I'm not going to be surprised if that place ended up getting shot up. Okay, as horrible as that is, to be completely honest, that's what's going to happen. That's what they're kind of asking for. Especially if you have a security team or outfit outfit that you outfitted, and they don't even fucking properly search for the things that you're trying to not have people bring. It's just kind of funny and ironic. So, oh boy, man. So, I don't know why they decided to let me go. It's actually quite confusing, because the last 2 days that I worked there, I had little to no complaints. I've only had one complaint, and that was me not understanding the way you put packages in, which is fine because I was still fairly new. And no one said shit to me. I did bring my speaker because we are allowed to bring music, and again, no one said anything. No one told me that I couldn't do it. No one said to turn my music down, to change it, and I listened to some pretty offensive shit. But it wasn't like overly loud to where everybody could hear it. Maybe it was some of the people, but for the most part, it was pretty loud, so you couldn't hear what I was listening to, unless you were in that truck with me. And nothing was said to me, okay? My supervisor didn't come in and say anything. Even the last day, I've noticed that she didn't really come and check my work until towards the very end, which is just funny to me, and I don't expect that to happen. I didn't even want it to keep happening, of her coming and checking my work, and she did. She had to redo the whole thing I did, which I didn't mean to do. I didn't want her to redo the whole fucking truck. It wasn't the whole thing, actually. It was mainly just certain spots that I put things in the wrong place, and so how did I get fired? What was their reason? I just think they wanted just to let me go. I don't know. I really don't know why. So I call in like normal. I usually called in 2 hours before they actually told you should call in, which is an hour before your shift starts. And so when I call in, the dude literally had the balls to tell me he had to talk to me. We have to have a talk, man. That's literally, and this was over the phone. So he was having this huge boss moment over the phone, not in person, but and he was like, I heard that you don't follow directions. Okay, which directions? You have a lot of directions. Which ones of those did I not follow? Wasn't actually very specific with what directions I didn't follow. And also, I played with my tablet, which is why I brought up the whole bringing the speaker thing, and I wasn't playing with my tablet. Okay, and this is like twice as it's happened, where fucking idiots think that I'm doing one thing, and I'm actually not doing the thing they're accusing me of, because they don't have the fucking audacity or the balls to come see what the fuck I'm doing, or even tell me to stop if it was bothering them. If it really was, you should tell me to stop. Anywho, and he said, well, we gotta let you go, and I was like, okay, well, whatever, fuck you. Like, fuck UPS, fuck them, I don't need them, I'm glad I don't work there. I wasn't even gonna plan on sticking around long anyways, so you did me the favor of just fucking getting rid of me. Like, fuck you. And I don't know who said what. And also the supervisor that told me this said that, oh, I heard word of mouth that you don't follow directions correctly, and also that you are playing on your tablet. And it's like, bro, you're an idiot if you actually fucking, that's how you live your life. You just listen to what other people tell you. Like, you're a fucking fool, bro. And if it was that fucking manager that I talked about in videos before, she's a fucking retard, man. Like, I don't care if she literally is on the spectrum. Like, you're a fucking retard. Learn how to fucking be a supervisor, please, and tell people the things you don't want them to do, and tell them to stop doing something you don't like them to see them do. And for the most part, she did that. So I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know. Like, it was just so weird, because it was literally 4 days, and then they were like, oh, we're just gonna let him go. I don't even know why. You didn't follow directions. They weren't even specific on which directions I didn't even follow, so I'm just kind of confused if it was, I don't know. I have no idea if I wasn't lifting properly or some shit like that. I have no idea, because they weren't very specific with what they were fucking trying to reach out and get across. And that's fucking hilarious to me. It's like, why did I waste even those days I went into work if I was going to get fired or laid off in like fucking 4 days? And they also didn't pay me yet, which is funny, because I got one of the U.S. bank cards, at least here in the United States, or the USA, and apparently, according to the orientation person, from what I remember, they told us that as soon as midnight hit, we would have money on these things. I haven't gotten a single fucking cent yet, so I don't know if they're mailing me a check. I'll get that all figured out, though. I'm not gonna, not, or just let them take my money if that's actually what's going on. I don't think it is, but it's just funny to me, man. Like, they literally let me go in the span of 4 days, and I was, like, fucking training. You can't follow directions. Well, that's the part of the first week, dumbass. You can't follow directions. Yeah, you learn the directions within the first week, and it wasn't even the first fucking week, which is so funny. Oh, you can't follow directions, but you were doing something, and I listened to word of mouth because I'm a fucking fool, and I believe everything people tell me. Ooh, who gives a shit, man? Go fuck yourself, you stupid-ass, useless pile of shit leader who probably leads more people into the fucking dirt than they actually do to success. And if, this is to the manager, if she didn't actually intentionally say anything to get me, booted, but if she did, she could go fuck herself. I know she can. She's a woman. She has 2 fingers. And to be completely honest, she's just an autistic retard. Like, I'm sorry. You shouldn't be. You're too autistic and retarded for your own good. Like, and this is directly directed towards her if she actually pulled this shady shit, which is just complete fuckery, honestly. Like, I just don't know why they let me go in the span of, 4 fucking days? I wasn't even, I had 0 complaints the days prior, and I was actually praised and applauded for, my improvement one of those days. And yeah, I screwed up the last day I was there. That tends to happen. I wasn't going to let it happen again because I had a new truck, and she even told me that truck tends to get a little more full than the last one I was on. So I have no fucking clue if they're just testing me and they didn't even let me know, which is complete horseshit. I mean, they don't really have to let me know, but if that's the case, good. I'm glad I'm not working for you, because there's other places out there that pay way more and that I could have a better time at than fucking working here and being a dick licker for the rest of my fucking life. They did me the favor more than they did themselves. So that's what happened. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I guess I don't know, man. Like, this is just fucking frustrating. It's like, bro, you're not being specific with what directions I didn't follow. Like, you have a lot of rules and regulations and directions, so which one of those did I not follow? And don't use the, well, he was playing on his tablet fucking bullshit just to let me go because either they were too retarded, they overhired, or some stupid ass shit like that. I don't know. I don't spend much time fucking speculating anything, but, last time I'm working for an autistic leader, dude. Like, or somebody on the fucking Aussie spectrum, because I'm not gonna fucking cater to that if you're gonna act like that and just be a fucking, an autistic snake, a rare type of snake, by the way, and go behind my back. And again, if she didn't do that, then I take everything that I said back. But I have no idea. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next video. Just be careful with where you work, and be careful with who you work with, because some people will seem so fucking cool one day, and then literally, I would say within a week, you should be able to tell their true colors, and if they're very cool, they would remain the same the whole month or week you were there. Just be careful, because they'll also bite you in the ass if they're not cool, and they will probably get you fired if you do something very slight, and all that crap. So, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace the fuck out, and again, just be careful with where you work. It's just funny shit to me, and just be careful, man. That's all I gotta say. Peace the fuck out. Also, I don't want to hear people say, well, I've worked at a place far more worse. Don't invalidate my fucking experience, okay? I understand that you hate what you do, but if you're gonna sit there and bitch about it and not do a fucking thing, I'm not gonna listen to you at all. And also, I wanted to add that everybody on my belt, in the silver belt, they were all weird, man, including myself. We didn't even introduce you to, I didn't even get introduced to anybody on that belt, so I wondered, like, this will really piss me off if this is how it went down. They already premeditated the fact that they're like, oh, we'll have this fucker work like 4 days, and then we'll let him go. And the funny thing is, later on, after I got, I don't know, I wouldn't even consider it hired, I realized that hub I worked at had very shitty reviews, and I mean like very shitty reviews. I had a literal 2.9 out of 5 stars, which is terrible, actually. And sometimes even Google reviews, will be a big indicator of the environment and the place you're gonna fucking work at and how you're gonna be treated. It's just kind of funny to me. Like, again, I don't know why they let me go. They weren't very specific with what directions I didn't follow, since they have a lot of directions that you need to follow and swallow. I just don't get it. And if that manager, like, if managers like this, period, regardless of disorder, you guys are snakes and just retarded. Like, is this the only job you're ever gonna fucking get and move up in? Like, just because you work at UPS and you became his fucking supervisor doesn't mean fuck all to me. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I could care less. No fucking manager scares me. The only way you're gonna scare me is if you're a good manager. And it's not because, I'm lazy or anything. Because I like good managers. I like actual leaders, not people who pretend to be and are too much of a pussy to actually do their fucking job. Like, they should have honestly, yesterday, or the day before yesterday, which was the 15th, they should have pulled me in on the 14th and talked to me face-to-face, man-to-man, leader to employee. But that never fucking happened, so I guess they've already had it planned out. They wanted me to work there 4 days. I didn't even get my fucking boots, which I'm goddamn grateful for, because I was not gonna fucking wear those at all. Like, well, not at all, but if I was still working there, I'd wear them, but whatever. That's all. That's just what I wanted to add. Just at least, and this is all just my location and my experience. Not all UPSs function this way. You'll probably luck out and find a UPS that treats you like a fucking king or queen, and that's awesome. Then continue to strive and work there and prosper. But if you end up getting a really piss-poor managed location, which is gonna happen, yeah, fuck them. Like, this place, like, that manager in particular, who was talked up to be, like, the head dude, is a fucking little chump. He's a coward. Don't fucking fire people over the phone. At least before they leave that day, talk to him like a man instead of a pussy. Seriously, I think he had pussy lips instead of actual lips. Anywho, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace the fuck out. And thank you for watching. And again, and I want to thank you for all for fucking 37 subs. Just 37 strong motherfucking subs. Anywho, thanks. See you guys in the next video. Bye.